Welcome everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Dee and this is Skinny Jeans for Lifetime, and today is weigh-in Wednesday. Tonight at weigh-in was pretty good. I lost 700 grams, which is 1.7 pounds, I believe. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now remember, I'm in maintenance mode, not weight loss mode as such, because I'm at goal weight. Now, that brings, I had to write this down because I couldn't remember off the top of my head. That brings my current weight to 65.5 kilos. My goal weight is 65, so I'm at 144 pounds-ish. That brings me to my total loss on Weight Watchers to roughly 10 kilos, which is the 22 pound mark. Now that's on Weight Watchers, but my total weight loss since I began my adventure, I've got a total loss of 34.5 kilos, and that is 76 pounds for my total weight loss. Let's talk maintenance for a bit. Maintenance is tough. It's a tough gig, this maintenance thing. I seem to be finding and losing a kilo here or there every other week. So I'll lose, then I'll put it back on. Then I'll lose and I'll put it back on. I suppose that's due to my food choices. I'm not tracking 100% because I think I know up in my mind, yes, that's how many points I'm having. I should know by now how many points most of my foods are, but I think, am I happy? I don't know. When I gain weight, I'm not upset about it because I know what I'm eating, and if I have a chocolate or something I supposedly might eat too much of, or alcohol, I know I'm going to have a gain. So when I do have a gain, I don't get upset and I don't get all depressed and, oh, why me? Because I know what I've done and I prepare myself before I go to a weigh-in. I still weigh in because I still want to be accountable and I'm not afraid of what the scale says. However, I have a limit. Okay, so I'm happy to go up and down 65, 65 and a half. But I have a point where I get to, and enough is enough. So the week before last, I was at 66.2 because I had a gain because of, it was our birthday week. We had 3 birthdays in a row. I had alcohol, cake, chocolate, Easter. Okay, I ate and I drank way too much and I indulged way too much, but I had a great time. And I was okay. I was perfectly okay with my weight gain. However, like I said, that was my limit. When I saw 66 on the scale, I was like, oh, okay, that's all right. I'm okay with that. But I didn't want to go any higher. So I didn't get upset about that. I just came home, obviously had a good think about it, and I knew why that had happened, and that was totally cool. But I was determined not to go any higher. And I think that's what we need to recognize when we're in maintenance mode. Where do you want to go? Are you happy to fluctuate a little bit? Do you know what your limit is? Do you know what your trigger point is to say, all right, enough's enough. Be careful this week. You don't want to go past your trigger point. Let's call it the danger zone. That'll be my danger zone. 66 is my danger zone, okay? For me, last time I weighed in and I was 66.2, like I said, I was okay, but I knew I wasn't going to allow myself to add any more weight, because if you get into that safe mode of it's okay, I'll get onto it next week, no, that's not the case. Sometimes we don't get onto it next week, or we'll say, oh, well, my next weigh-in's going to be better. yes, say that, but if you're going to say it, make it happen. So for me, obviously this week I had to be a little bit more mindful. I tracked, I drank more water, and I was just a bit more mindful about the choices of foods that I ate. And I haven't had any alcohol because there was no need. I didn't have an occasion. I didn't want any, and I was totally cool with that. So yes, this week I'm happy with my weight loss because I'm back under my danger zone of 66. I'm back into 65.5. And like I said, I'm more than happy to fluctuate, but I do not want to go past that point of no return. And for me, it would be a point of no return, because sometimes if you get into that mindset of it's okay, next week I'll do better, sometimes that just spirals out of control, ladies, and we just don't get it back. So I know for myself, I have to have my danger zone. I'm going to stick with that. I like that. My danger zone of 66 is my point to say, get my bum back into gear and start behaving myself and stop being a reckless eater. Because that's what got me to my obese stage in the first place, was a no care, I can do what I want attitude. You won't tell me what I can and can't eat. And hello, that's what happened. I plumped out a little bit. And I was unhappy, and I don't want to be unhappy again. I didn't stay for our meeting because my daughter was with me. Obviously, she comes with me on every meeting, and we needed to go and hit one of the shops before it actually closed. So we didn't stay for the meeting tonight. And good news, my daughter's back on track. She lost 900 grams tonight, so almost a kilo. So she did awesome. She's feeling really happy, motivated and positive now. So that's given her the little boost that she needed to get back on track. So I'm really pleased for her. For me, my motivation is helping her succeed as well. You know, and I really want to see her do well. And I'm more than happy to give her tips and tricks along the way. But at the end of the day, she's the one who's got to make the food choices for herself. I can only guide her best I can and give her recipes. So yeah, and the funny thing is, since she's moved out, she's actually been messaging me for, you know, recipes and stuff. She's been looking on my Instagram page. If any of you didn't know, I actually have an Instagram food page, which is just Skinny Jeans for Lifetime. I've got a whole heap of recipes and stuff on there, plus obviously YouTube. I've got some cook with me's. She's actually been watching YouTube on my YouTube channel and cooking. So it's really fantastic. You know what? If I can help one person, that makes me so happy. And if it happens to my daughter, hey, even better, right? So, okay, I'm having a little bit of a think about my weight at the moment. Yes, I'm happy with my 65, which I am, but I have decided that I would like to lose probably another 2 kilos, so 4 point something pounds, 5 pounds perhaps, before we come to America. We're actually heading to America in September. I'm so excited. It's going to be fabulous. I can't wait to meet my gal pals, Julie and Anita, and whoever else that I might be able to see along the way. I'm really, really excited. I'm so stoked to be coming over there. It's for my son's 21st. We're actually flying into San Francisco. Yes, San Francisco. We're there for a couple of days. And then we're headed to LA. We're going to be there for a couple of weeks. And then we're heading to Las Vegas and San Diego, and then back to LA. So all in all, I think we're there for just under a month, and I'm so excited. And that's the beginning of September. But you know what? I was talking to my husband and both my eldest son, the one we're coming for his 21st. His 21st was in April, but coming to America was one of our gifts to him as one of his presents. So, and that's what we've wanted to do for a long time, and we've decided this is our year to come over. So we were talking the other day, and my husband, he's always been very fit and slender and one of those, you know, fortunate people who have always been pretty athletic, and I don't know, he's always looked after himself really well, and he actually had a work injury where he's done something to his hip and he's actually had to give up all of his physical activities. So no running, he had to give up his taekwondo, he's not played any physical sports or anything for a long time. And he's found that he's actually put on a couple of kilos and he's not feeling so happy about that. So he's actually got on the little Weight Watchers bandwagon as well. He normally, I mean, when I cook dinners, yes, we all eat Weight Watcher dinners, but he's asked me to make him Weight Watchers lunches and breakfast and dinners and snacks, everything Weight Watchers. He is eating everything I eat, and he's keeping a little point system for himself. I've told him how to work it out, and he's just keeping a little paper trail on his phone, actually, of what he's eating. And this week he's lost 2 kilos, so what's that, 4 point something pounds, so way to go. I'm happy about that for him. He's really excited, and my son, he wants to shed a couple of pounds before we come over as well. I think we're just going to feel a little bit more comfortable if we, you know, just trim down that little bit more. I only want to lose maybe 2-ish, 3 maybe kilos, nothing too major, but just to feel a little bit more comfortable. And we want to be physically fit when we come over, because we know we're going to be doing a heap of walking, and we know that we're going to be tired at the end of the day because we've been doing so much walking and activities, and we just want to feel our 100% best. So now we've got a new game plan, and it is Get Fit for America. So we've got 4 months. So from now on, I'm going to start being pretty strict on what I eat. I'm going to track, I'm going to up my water, I need to up my physical activities, and so does everyone else in the household. So, and we've all come to that agreement, so that's what we're going to do, and we're happy to do that because we know we need to. So this has given me a new positive, if you will, and a new bout of motivation to get stuck back in and actually get a bit serious, because even though I'm happy maintaining, I feel like it's boring. That's the best way to describe it. My maintenance, even though it is challenging because, you know, I'm fluctuating here and there, it's boring. I think that's why I've now decided I want to lose a little bit more weight. And do I need to lose more weight? Probably not. Will my coach be happy I want to lose weight? Probably not, because when I go under 65, she gives me the, "Ooh, do you think you really need to lose any more?" I'll lose as much as I want, really. It's my body and I do what I want, right? I love my coach, and she's very helpful, very supportive. And, you know, I suppose she's only going by the guidelines of what Weight Watchers have told me what my ideal weight should be. And I feel happy, but I don't feel challenged. Does that make any sense? Probably not. In my mind it makes some sense, but I'm probably confusing you guys because I'm happy but I'm not. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Yeah. Maintenance is weird. I don't enjoy it as much as the challenge of the weight loss. I think when I was losing weight, it was a challenge each week, and I was motivated to lose my weight. And I'm one of these people that needs a challenge because I get bored very quickly. Like, I've got the attention span of a goldfish. Seriously, I jump from activity to activity to activity. One week I'm baking like a crazy mad lady. The next week I'm doing arts and crafts. Then I'm going back to something else, and I don't know. I get bored. I need something to keep me motivated, and our trip to America is my new motivation to kick myself back into gear and to give myself a little challenge that, yes, I can lose a bit more weight. Probably don't need to, but yes, I want to. And it will make me happy that I'm achieving something, and I'm probably going to look a little bit better and feel better in my clothing. My activity levels are going to raise, so I'm going to be physically fit and able. I'm going to, you know, help my husband and my son along the way as well, and that's going to be challenging to say the least, and I'm excited to help them do that. So yeah, that is my new goal, is to jump out of maintenance mode, jump back into weight loss mode, and hopefully I'm just going to take it very slow. I'm not going to do anything drastic. I'm just going to make some subtle changes, and yeah, watch this space. I am on the way down. So yeah, anyway guys, that is it for this week. I don't want to drag this out too long, but I just wanted to give you a quick update of how I went this week. And yeah, I'm happy with my loss, and I intend to see a couple of more of those in the next couple of weeks or months. See how it goes. But I do not want to have any gains, because now I have a new motivation. America. I can't wait. But anyway guys, thanks so much for checking out this vlog, and I will catch you all again in a couple of days.